I'm going to talk about two books that I just finished. One is Adventures in the Screen Trade by William Goldman, and the other is TV Writing on Demand. I own both of these books, and actually I've owned Adventures in the Screen Trade for quite a few years and finally gotten around to reading it. Slowly I've made my way through it, and I'll talk about this first, because this represents a lot of Hollywood's history, to be honest, and there's a lot of truth in this book. There's a lot that's still true in this book, probably. However, I just want to say that there has been so much change that William Goldman could not possibly have envisioned, I don't think. This came out in the early 80s, and it shows, because now so much has changed about the film industry, about the entertainment industry, about the way we consume information and entertainment, that some of this is quite dated. But be that as it may, it is nonetheless a very informative and entertaining, no question about it, entertaining reading, and includes the script to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, which is interesting, but frankly a bit overwritten, which he himself admits. And he talks about adapting a short story into a screenplay, which is also interesting. And he gets perspectives from all these different players who get involved in making a movie, or would have gotten involved. I don't know if they made the movie or not, but they have all different perspectives on it. And frankly, I can see where they're all coming from. Having said that, I loved the book. I enjoyed it. But as William Goldman himself said, nobody knows anything. And he certainly had no way of knowing that this was coming. And this is a really interesting book. The most interesting part of it is the third part. The most interesting part of this book comes in part 3, Career Strategies in the Evolving TV Marketplace. If you're really interested in getting into writing for television, this is an excellent book to read. It goes into stuff about, well, it not only describes different shows, but it goes into detail about what kinds of pilots and script bibles are necessary for different types of shows on different networks. Now, this can probably change over time. I don't know. I'm assuming that it can, but there at least is some guidance in here and gives you an idea of what maybe to expect. But the bottom line is, with all of this, you'll only succeed in it, number one, if you do the writing. Number two, if you get to know people in the industry, and you get to know the industry itself, as is true in any endeavor, but is especially true, I think, in writing for the screen. So, with those caveats out of the way, I will say that I enjoyed both books thoroughly, and I think they both have interesting and to some extent useful information to offer, keeping in mind that William Goldman's book is old, and keeping in mind that this can only take you so far. Incidentally, if you'd like to own either one of these books, and I'm glad I bought both of them, you can find the buy links below my video, and I get a small commission because they're affiliate links. So that's it for now, and I'll talk to you later.